Welcome to this week's vlog. This is Crochet the Day with Robin. And this week we're going to be working on a crochet granny square jacket from Royal Design. It is for my daughter. And I hope you enjoy this journey to making this cardigan. So we'll be using the, I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. We'll be using amethyst, grape, which I've already started working on this. So yes, they're not full skeins. Skeins, I don't know. Ivory and black. So, oh, and navy. I had to make this one into a ball, so navy. So all together, let's see if I can hook these, put them together here. That is the color scheme. So this is actually for my other daughter. The last sweater I made was for my one of my daughters, and this is for another daughter. And she picked out the colors and picked out the design, or picked out the pattern. And I have been already working on some of these squares. So far I have 13, and I'm going to make 14 recording, the 14th one recording, and then keep working from there. So enjoy as I will be plugging away at this week. I've already started one square here. I've got the inner one done, the navy, and now I'm working on the amethyst section. All right, so there's 14 squares done. I need 20 more to hit my 34 squares that I need for this pattern. I need 34 squares and 2 triangle squares, 2 triangles for the neckline of the cardigan. So let's see how many I can get done today. I got 10 done yesterday, and so far I've done 2 this morning. So hopefully I can get, I'd like to get at least 10 done, but I'd like to do more than that. I really like to get them all done, but I doubt I'll be able to get them all done, especially since my thumb is starting to hurt right here. So, I'm going to keep working though. I'm going to keep trying my best to get all these squares done. So I'll be checking back in later. Hello again, just checking in. Excuse my voice, I have been sick, and that doesn't mean I haven't been crocheting my little hands off. So I have been working on this Granny Square sweater. So far I have, I believe, 27 squares done, and I need 34. So I'm getting there. So here's what they're looking like so far. So pretty cute. Oh, very nice. Like I said, I have 27 right at the moment. Still have some to go, and then I need to do 2 triangle ones. So even though I'm sick, at least, you know, this is something quietly I can do without, you know, being around a lot of people. So I'm going to be working and hopefully get these last few done, and I can start putting it together and making that cardigan. One goal that I want to try is I actually want to see what it would cost if I was to sell this sweater. I have an app, like the Yarnly app, that will add up everything, add up the cost of the yarn and cost of how many hours that you work, and if you paid yourself like $10 an hour, how much it would cost you. Just out of curiosity, I plugged in my daughter's last sweater, the Beaming Heart sweater, and if I was to come out with how much time I spent on that sweater, it would have been like $900, like $900 for that sweater. So not that I would ever charge anybody probably what the app would say that I would need to for the sweater. I wouldn't. I'm just curious as to what it would come out as. So that is something that I want to do at the end here, is to see what it would cost if I was to sell it. Like what should I charge according to Yarnly, and go from there. So here we go, back to work. Okay, so I finished all of the squares. It actually ended up being 38 squares and 2 triangles, and I've got them laid out here. So I've got the sleeves here, and then the front and the back. So I'll start putting these together soon, probably sometime tonight. I don't think it'll take me very long to connect them all. Hiding the ends is what takes forever. These squares took me forever because of the tails. But now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and start connecting these. I am a little worried that the front here is going to be too short. It is supposed to be more of a cropped sweater, but I mean, the square is about the size of a little smaller than the size of my hand. And I'm worried that it's going to be like to her, like a little bit too short on the stomach rather than to the hips is where she kind of wanted it. If that's the case, I'll be making some more squares and adding them to the bottom. So we'll see. But I'm going to go ahead and start connecting these and go from there. Hello there. So it's currently about 3 a.m. in the morning and I cannot sleep. And it's because I'm sick. So have you ever been sick and then wake yourself up coughing and then you're coughing and you can't go to sleep? So that's kind of what's happening right now. So since I can't sleep, I'm gonna crochet. At least then I'll be productive, right? But I'm very tired and I apologize for this because I'm sick. So yeah. So yesterday, before I went to bed and tried to sleep, I actually got pretty far on this cardigan. So this is where we're at right now. Let's see here if I can do this. So this is the front right here. It's kind of hard to see, but it's got this little triangles here, and then it's going to be kind of like a crop top, supposed to be a crop top, and it's supposed to be a size large. So that's kind of where we're at right now with the front, and I attached one sleeve, but we're supposed to attach the bottom of the sleeve to the body here too once we figure out where the armpit's gonna go. And I wanted my daughter to try it on before I did that. So I still need to attach the other arm. I need to make the other arm, and then I need to attach it, and then and then I'll have my daughter try it on, make sure that it's the right length, that the sleeves are okay, that I just make sure it's all fitting okay. And if I need to make any changes, I'm just gonna have to like custom change whatever things I want. Like if I need it to be a little longer, I can either add squares along the bottom or maybe do single crochets along the bottom until it's the right length. They're supposed to do single crochets around the neck and down the front of the cardigan. For right now, I'm just going to make the other sleeve. I need 4 squares for that, or was it 6? I need 6 squares for that, which I have already done. We'll just see where I'm at after that. See how I'm feeling, and if I'm tired enough to go back to bed or what. So, I mean, it would be nice to go back to bed, but I don't feel like that would work. I think I just lay there and cough and cough and cough and cough. So I'd rather work on this than just lay there and cough. So, all right, here we go. Okay, so I got the arms attached to this cardigan, and now I just have to wait for my daughter to wake up so I can have her try it on and see where the armpits should go. And then I can start working on the lining around the front part of the cardigan. So here is where we're at with this. Got the arms attached here. Here's the arms. So right now, I'm at a stopping point until my daughter wakes up. So until then. Okay, so I just wanted to do a quick update to where I am with this cardigan. I have attached the sleeves and finished them. And like my chicken blanket. I had to add another row to the bottom here because it was a little short. And now all I have left is to hide all these tails and then do single crochets all the way around the bottom, and then back up and do that. I think it was 3 or 4 times I go around. So after that, then it's done. So just getting there for sure. I'm hoping I'll finish this tonight. If I don't finish it tonight, no big deal. I'll finish it tomorrow. But definitely getting there. Hey there. Just doing another check-in. I'm sitting in the car waiting for my mom and my daughter to wrap up some shopping. And guess what I'm doing sitting here in the car? Yep. It's hard to get in the camera here, but I am crocheting my lining here. So yes, I'm also the driver, so I'm sitting in the driver's seat doing it, and it feels kind of funny, but I do this all the time. So waiting for my husband, waiting for my mom, waiting for kids, you know. So anyway, I'm almost done with this cardigan. I just have to do the trimming, I guess. What would you call it? Edging. Got to do the edging, and then we'll be done. So, and then I'll probably block it, make it hopefully a little bit longer. It does seem to be just a little bit short. We'll see how it turns. This is complete. So let me see if I can make it more visible. Here's a sleeve. Here's one side. Here's the other side. All ends woven in. Edging done. I went around several times with half double crochet, and it is complete. Next thing to do is to block, and then I'll have my daughter try it on. Oh, she's already tried it on and it does fit, but I'll block it and then go from there. Okay, washed and now waiting to dry. Here we go. All complete. just wanted to give a quick update while I'm thinking about it, because I will forget, was that Yarnly suggested that my sale price for the cardigan would have been $329 after the amount of hours that I spent on it and after the cost of the supplies. So it said I timing myself, I took about 30 hours to make the cardigan, and supplies was like 20 something dollars. But really, so the price would have been for the time. But I just wanted to give a quick update that is what Yarnly suggested it to be. Will not be charging my daughter that at all. Well, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you watching this all the way through. If you made it this far, please don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you so much, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great day.